Hello, everybody. Welcome to OmniBros Live on a Friday. And we've got not only Comics Guide, also known as Lou. How are you doing, buddy?
Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. You have survived the week, ladies and gentlemen. It is the weekend. Sit back, relax, and enjoy our soft, dulcet tones. If you are on your ride home, if you are on the drive home from work, give us a call in and we can take requests for songs that you want to hear.
Bunk can actually call in. Uh he has called in before. He has my number. Oh wait, Geo just and our special guest, the Oracle of the Internet, James. James, how are you doing?
I'm here. I'm awake. I wait for this. If I don't
Are
fall asleep,
you going to be able to do two jobs at once, like be on this show
I got did.
you got what?
I got did. I got posted already.
Oh, you
He's
okay?
on it. He's on it. He's a professional. James is our Uatu. He is a professional.
I have Geo here in the. Have you already asked Geo?
Yeah, you told me
Okay.
to ask him.
Wait, what? Calling right now. What is happening here? Did you did you get an answer from Geo?
Mm,
Okay.
go into settings
Go into settings.
inside the broadcasting room.
It would not be our show if we didn't have technical issues.
Run by me. We don't. That's the issue.
10 years strong, going on 10 years strong, and we still get technical issues on the show. I love it when we start. It's awesome.
Okay, I'm in settings.
Got
Yeah,
it.
I'll type it all in the private chat. Yeah,
What?
I
What?
posted. I put all he posted in the private chat.
Oh, the private chat. Okay. Settings inside the StreamYard broadcast stream. There should be an option to edit info. Okay. Well, what we're waiting, what the big challenge is that I don't have separating readers from their money since 2017, which is my identity, man, and it wasn't there. So I'm gonna have to figure out sometime throughout the show how to figure that out, and it'll surprise no one that while the introduction was being played in actually backwards order, that's when I chose my Brubaker that we are going to be ranking tonight.
Ooh.
Ed Brubaker's entire catalog of books. We are going to rank each of our 10 favorites from 10 down to number 1.
This was surprisingly difficult. I'm going to let you know ahead of time. Yes.
You know what's not difficult though, Lou?
Ooh, what's that?
Ordering your collected editions from InStockTrades.com, where you can get them for 30 up to even 60% off sometimes, depending on the sale. Don't forget your loyalty 2% customer discount, repeat customer discount. Monday, June 30. Wait, 30 days, half September, April, June 30th, Monday. We will be giving away the $50 gift card courtesy of InStockTrades.com, worth $50 of credit at InStockTrades.com. You know who else has that available to give away on the internet? Nobody. That's just us. We have it to give you because IST loves you. That's right. Okay. $50 or more in an order gets you free shipping in the United States. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com.
Oh.
There we go. So, James, have you recovered from Heroes Con?
Yes, I stepped in.
And did you enjoy Heroes Con?
Yeah, I enjoyed the one day I got to see you.
Yeah, I was sick, unfortunately, Saturday. I missed the whole fakakta day, and I just when I have I have chronic pain, and when I get a pain episode
No.
comes along with it, and I was nauseated the entire day and the entire night Saturday. So I got my money's worth out of the hotel room, but not my ticket to Heroes Con. I walked the floor first thing. I started like 10 a.m. I started to feel a little sick. Back to the hotel room, never left it. So it's a good thing I made the most out of Friday. Saw James, and Bunk, and Jake, and all kinds of people.
You can't miss Muck.
Oh, you can't miss Bunk. Bunk is he's already calling dibs on the gift card. Bunk is a solid 6'6", you think? 6'6"?
He's that tall?
He's taller than I am.
Well, how tall are you, James? You're tall. 2?
I think 6'4", maybe.
You're 6'4"?
I have to walk.
Bunk might be 6'7".
He's that tall?
Are you 7 feet tall, Bunk? OmniDog technical difficulties. Yeah. Well, that's every stream then. You should love every one of my streams.
I feel like such a child. I'm only 5'8".
I think Oma was the smallest one.
Oh, that checks out.
Hello, Alon. How are you doing? Welcome. Glad to have you here.
Wait,
Been waiting for a show like this. Good job, Jaggernaut. What's that, Lou?
I think Gio might be small. I think Gio's what, 5'6"? I think he's told me that before. Riley's pretty tall too, isn't he? Riley's like 6 feet.
No, Riley's shorter than I am. I would say he's probably 5'8".
Okay.
5'7", 5'4". No, he's not 5'4". Yeah, I had no idea that James was that tall either. I knew Bunk was tall, but I didn't know Bunk was that tall in real life. This is Matt. This is look at that avatar. You're so crazy.
I just saw it. That's great. I love it.
It's Geomancer here. Great to see you. Chris Brogan, he's somebody that I connected with on Friday. He was there at the Drink and Draw, which is where we saw a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Great to meet Chris. So James is here and in the chat simultaneously, which I guess doesn't surprise me at all. Knife, blood. Okay, this is the Brubaker topic. Knife, blood, policewoman.
Or guy.
Or guy. Jesse, say what? Oh, I love your Alfred E. Newman avatar.
One of the best president we had.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you should be, Elon, but thanks for staying up. Bunk is 6'6" and talking about himself in the third person, which is creepy. Wait, is he talking in third person? No, he's talking in first person. Bunk is 6'6", but Bunk is just here to give hugs and love.
I think that's Cliff.
Cliff gave me a hug that lifted me off the floor, like a good foot off the floor. Cliff on comics. He's also quite tall.
It's about my height.
Yeah. There are tales that are told of a 14-foot giant named Bunkmaster B. No, I believe you're 6'6". Such a great profile pic. And Matt changes them up, like while we are talking. He'll change it up. The B in BFG stands for bunk. Everybody knows that. Men are usually sensitive to the height topic, and here you all are throwing estimates left and right. Yeah, I'm 5'10". Although it's true, you do shrink as you get older. It's possible I've lost half an inch or so because my spine is compressing in on itself along with all my other bones. Yeah, here we are. And I don't think we should get right into the topic because that's a very unjust like thing to do. There are always things I'd rather talk about. So Lou,
Yes.
how many times did you see Sinners?
Oh, I lost. Actually, just the once. But I'm holding out because I've already got the disc ordered, and I am eagerly awaiting for that to show up. There, for obvious reasons, I haven't been able to watch it in the house because I've got kids, and we're kind of waiting for a night that the oldest is out of the house and the little one goes to sleep. So that's probably going to be sometime within the next 2 weeks that we're going to watch it.
Is it because that one part with Harry Seinfeld?
Is it what?
The
Is
one
it because Harry Seinfeld?
Harry Seinfeld?
Harry.
Seinfeld.
I don't know what you're referencing. I missed it.
Wait,
Oh,
Haley Steinfeld.
That, yes. And the various other scenes in there. That is a movie with a lot of sex. I didn't realize that when I went into it. I was like, oh wow, there's a lot of adult time here.
My daughter has seen it 6 times.
I believe that. Yeah, it's really good. It's so good.
It is really good. She calls it immersive art, and she's gone. She went with me. She went with her roommate, and then the other 4 times she loved it so much, she went by herself. So I just so do you already have the 4K or it's coming? Okay.
July 11th. Comes out July 11th. It comes out to HBO Max July 4th. So
Oh,
that's next Friday. We probably won't be doing anything honestly for July 4th, but we're not feeling too patriotic this year. So we're probably just gonna stay in and yeah, we're probably just gonna watch horror movies and order food. And my wife and I will just enjoy the night while everybody else deals with America. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing that. But I'm excited. I'm genuinely super excited. But I wanted to talk about some things that I read tonight. If you will allow me,
yeah, please do. Well, we say hi to YP. What up, YP?
I want to give a very special shout out to Jewish Dragons because every time he sends me something, my ears perk up, and he usually sends me. The best way that I can describe it is 2 ways. One, it's always something great, and 2, it's usually something I've never heard of. The guy never misses with me. And he sent me Rook Exodus. This is the first volume. This is written by Jeff Johns, art by Jason Fabak. I just started this today. I'm about halfway through the first trade. This is great. This is so good. It's so much fun. And mainly because I'm in the headspace right now for science fiction. A lot of it. I didn't even read the back of this. This was definitely a blind jump into.
Here's Jewish Dragons himself.
Hey, thanks for this, man. I'm talking about
I hung out a lot with at Heroes Con. Okay.
This was a blind read for me. I knew nothing about it. All I knew is that Jeff Johns is on the name and Jason Fabak is on the name, and I'm like, that is quality, and you usually can't go wrong with it. It's a lot of fun, and it made me wonder, okay, this is part of the Ghost Machine line. Is all the other stuff in the Ghost Machine line this good? Because if it is, I have a lot. Is it?
Some of it is, yeah.
I've read Junkyard Joe and Geiger, and they were both amazing.
That good. Okay.
Yeah. Is Rook Exodus tied into those two, James? Or is it or what's the one? What's the one that I'm thinking of that's coming out that is tied into it?
The Red Coat.
Red Coat, yeah.
Okay.
But is Red? I'm sorry. Is Rook Exodus tied into?
They all take place in the same universe.
Okay, it is the same universe. Okay.
All right. Good. Then I have plenty to read because I'm going to dive headfirst into the other stuff sometime this week.
Yeah, Geiger and Junkyard Joe. You should read them in that order. Geiger first, and then read Junkyard Joe.
Okay.
They will reference each other, There will be references in Geiger that you won't understand until you read Junkyard Joe.
Mm-hmm.
And the references to Geiger, you will already have gone. You will go, oh, that's why that did that. So
I'm a
it's really
sucker.
cool.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff. I love the connected universe stuff and picking out little Easter eggs, and I live for that. Having said that, I haven't read anything else, and so far, this is pretty reader friendly. This is new reader friendly. The general premise of this is that Earth is basically dead, and a bunch of just a select amount of people have been sent off to another planet by this corporation, and they're like, "Hey, come to this planet. Everything is great. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's better than the Earth that we left on." Blah, blah, blah. And they get there, and a certain amount of time passes, and the Earth engine on that planet that was in charge of keeping the planet that they're on now hospitable and livable, it failed. It's breaking apart. So the planet basically is dying, and what ends up happening? Well, the richest people just yeeted themselves off the planet and went bye bye, and leaving a bunch of people stuck behind on the new planet. And we get our main character named Rook, who so far he basically has come to the conclusion of like, I gotta figure out how to get off of this planet. I love the fact that in one single issue, we get so much world building in this. We get the reason for why the characters are there, what happened, what's going on, who our main protagonist is, and we start getting a little bit of his backstory. Jeff Johns is so good at this. He really is just so good at pacing a story out and giving you it just enough where you care about the characters and just enough where you go, huh, I wonder where this story is gonna go. I also I love the world building. Again, in the first issue alone, he does such a great job. Jeff Johns is one of those guys that he's been in the industry long enough that he's kind of a master of his craft at this point. And I think it's very easy to forget just how good of a writer he is because he's kind of is he doing anything anymore with main DC, or is he kind of just
I think he left.
I think it's just Ghost Machine.
Yeah, he's kind of stepped out of the spotlight of the main DC stuff, and he's just doing his own thing. And Image Comics, kind of like an Ed Brubaker, who we're talking about tonight, or a Rick Remender, who you don't really hear too much about Rick Remender's name anymore, but he's still pumping out a lot of great stuff at Image Comics. I think Deadly Class is probably one of the best things he's ever written, if not the best thing. And that just wrapped up, I want to say about 3 years ago. So yeah, this is very good. This is very, very good. I also love the fact that the main character and a bunch of the other side characters, they have these helmets that can control certain animals. And they were originally used as part of the people that arrived there, their job. It's like, okay, so if you control the crows, this is your job. If you control the pigs, this is kind of your job. And how that's kind of flipped on its head and it plays into the main story. Jason Fabok's art is gorgeous in this book, but Jason Fabok always pretty much delivers. Let me see here. I'll show you some stuff. He is so good, man.
Let me highlight you just a sec. Yeah, he is awesome.
So there's a lot of really, really good stuff in here. And I am hooked. Is this the only volume? Is there more, or is this kind of a one and done volume? I'm not entirely sure. I need to look
like
into
it's
it.
continuing in singles, and it just hasn't been. This is the first collection. Am I right about that, James?
I'm looking it up. I haven't read it.
Yeah, I had heard William Lee saying Remender's Sacrificer was good.
Mm-hmm.
My friend, Voracious Reader, who I talked to on Discord, loves Sacrificer.
Okay.
Yeah, number 15 is gonna come out September.
Okay, so number 15. So it's an ongoing.
So it is an ongoing. Good, because I'm gonna pick up the rest of this. I need to figure out. I need to keep going, and I need to see where this story is gonna go because I'm absolutely hooked in it. What's Oh, okay. The other universe that everybody's talking about, Radiant Black. Is that pretty good? I haven't read any of it.
I only read one volume.
No? Okay. Yeah. Because
Is
there's
that different than the Energon universe?
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
It doesn't have robots.
Did you hear that? We'll bounce off this for a second because I wanted to bring this up to you guys. Did you hear that everybody's favorite writer is now taking over Transformers? It's starting with issue 24.
Yes.
Everybody's favorite writer, Rob Liefeld,
No, but you're on the right track.
Todd McFarlane.
He's from
Warmer?
Kentucky.
Warmer. He's from Kentucky, not Omar.
Verify. Oh, it's not very fine condition.
No.
Wait.
No.
Oh, the zombie guy. My favorite writer. The golden.
Wobbit.
The golden. Astonishing Wolfman and
K-I-O-K.
that guy's name.
There is somebody driving home from work today screaming at their steering wheel right now.
I'm trying not to look at the chat because I'm sure they're saying what it is. The really awful Ant-Man, the irredeemable Ant-Man that was just so awful. Outcast, which I hated. Wait, I liked Firepower, so let me concentrate on that. Firepower, Robert Kirkman.
Yeah, you got it.
I forgot why I was trying to think of his name. Why did you have me think of his name?
He take over your favorite book.
Robert Kirkman is taking over Transformers at issue 24, which...
Who was that? The one Daniel Warren Johnson was writing?
Yeah, it's...
He loved it.
Oh, yeah, no, Daniel Warren Johnson's fantastic.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite writers and artists today.
Sure.
And a very nice person.
Yeah,
Very.
I've heard nothing but fantastic things about people.
Yeah.
So yeah, Robert Kirkman's taking over Transform. Okay. Well,
The art's gonna be good.
Oh no! The art is gonna be spectacular because here's the thing: we've got ourselves a Spider-Man situation, only in reverse. Where we've got a writer and an incredible artist on this book. Take a shot in the dark. Go ahead and take a shot on the dark, Jess. It's probably, I would say he's probably top 5 artists right now working in the industry, and I can't believe Kirkman bagged him.
You love his books.
I love his books.
Yep.
His art. Does he also write, or is he? It's a he, and he's an artist. Okay. Let's
Easy
see.
top 5 working in the industry today.
Dan Mora.
Right off the rip.
Oh, wow! That was the first name I've came up with. Dan Mora's doing. Good grief! What? How many books can this guy juggle? He's amazing.
Dan Mora is easy top 5 right now, in my opinion. Oh God, he's so good. He really is. The fact that they stuck him with Robert Kirkman, I'm just like, oh, come on, man. Like, you go from working with Mark Waid to Robert Kirkman? Okay.
Well, I don't understand Transformers, so it's not going to affect me. I'm sorry but it's possible because I liked Firepower, and I am I'm surely prepared to hate it, but I liked Firepower. So maybe he has some of that. Maybe he's a big nerd for Transformers.
Robert Kirkman to me is good until he's not good anymore. It happened in Walking Dead. It happened in Invincible. It happens in
Invincible.
Yeah. Where I'm like, man, this is really, really great. And then somewhere along issue 128 of an ongoing series, or how he doesn't do it for me. Like, he starts off strong and then just quickly falters for me in terms of writing.
Doc Elevator says Dan Morris said he's only going to draw one book at a time in 2026. He's been pumping him out. Yeah, maybe he's suffering from burnout or something.
Yeah, good for him, man.
Let me go back because there's a lot of Yeah, I don't know that Lou meant it as strongly as it came out about Remender, because I think Remender is still talked about a lot. I don't think Lou, it came out stronger than I think Lou meant it. Yeah. Uh, but the original NFL dude, what's up? The original art for Jock's cover to Detective 88 Bachmeier sold at auction today for $288,000. Oh, it beat my bid out by $1. Damn it!
Damn it,
I was
Jess.
so close.
You were right there.
Oh. So yeah, Jewish Dragons is in the chat, and Bunk has this to say. I would always like to give a very special shout out to Jewish Dragons. That dude is so kind and exactly what makes comics wonderful. Always trying to spread the love. I agree.
I agree.
He sent me also Rook Exodus along with a bunch of other stuff, primarily that amazing Harley Quinn print that is signed by Palmiotti and Connor that upper management almost put in the family room, but now it's going to be at the very top of the stairs to the basement, where that's still a pretty prominent spot. Everybody's going to see it. So peace and love and thanks to Jewish Dragons for that great package that he sent, full of good stuff. And he was very nice and fun to hang out with at Heroes Con for the day and a half that I, got to hang out with him. Thursday evening and Friday day. He was there when Michael Allred came into the con and recognized me. So Jewish Dragons was witness to the greatest event in my life, next to losing my virginity. And let's see. Yeah, Grommets is my favorite read of the year so far. Absolutely 10 out of 10. Every issue being self-contained is amazing. The third trade of Sacrificers is when it gets amazing. And wait, there was something. Sacrificers, Grommets. Tyler Smith, fabulous ink letterer to the stars. What about a special shout out to the super nice, always positive, outside of sports, Bunkmaster to be on comics? It's a love fest here tonight. Evening to you, Tyler. Yeah, James is making. This is your debut on OmniBros, right?
Yes.
Can confirm DWJ being an incredibly nice person. He when I saw him 2 years ago, I think he's still the same. The smile never left his face.
Oh.
He is so happy to be doing what he's doing. And he just not only was incredibly nice, but his happiness just exuded, from him. He was just so thrilled and happy to be, making money or helping fans enjoy his work and making money at it. And he was just right in the sweet spot of happiness. So it was great to. I didn't get a chance to see him this year. Was his line pretty long, James?
I was in there for 2 hours.
2 hours.
Jeez, wow.
Yeah.
Good for him, though, man. He deserves it.
And it was like that all days.
He totally.
The line was like that every day.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's that dude, man. I think we all called it actually years ago. We were like, this dude has potential to be like the next big guy.
I feel like everybody immediately started liking his work like right away, starting with Murder Falcon. And then what was the next one? Was it Dead Earth?
Wonder Woman? I think that was around that time.
And then what was
a dual power bomb?
I think Extremity was Extremity before Murder Falcon. whatever it was like he sort of exploded out of the gate like Tom King did that summer when he had Vision, Omega Men, and Sheriff of Babylon just all of a sudden explode onto the scene.
I think
Yeah.
Wonder Woman probably did it.
Wonder Woman?
Probably. Because of DC book.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think everybody's probably really happy for his success because he's such a nice guy. All of Invincible was great. Shakes fist. Okay, Doc. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I bet there's a
Yeah, but Invincible was what, 20 years ago?
Invincible for me was great until it wasn't great.
I haven't finished it. I've only been through book 3 times now, and I just can't, for some reason, make it past that. I really want to. Oh yeah, Beta Ray Bill exploded, right?
Yeah.
Space Mullet used to be just a mini comic, and then it got a regular comic. Larry, well, we all agree about Jewish dragons. We just need him to tell us his handle's origin story. I believe I will let him do it, but I have a clue on what it is. He also walked around in a shirt that said Jewish dragons, so that was awesome. You could easily find him in a crowd. Oh, there's Jewish dragons. He's got his shirt on.
I love it.
I like Kirkman most of the time, and I like Mora a lot. Don't care about Transformers. Okay.
Don't care about it yet.
Yeah, you don't care about it yet. Josh thinks that Kirkman has a strong idea, then never a second or third.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Yeah. You know, I just rewatched 28 Days Later in preparation for 28 Years Later, and I watched the opening of that and I went, Kirkman's so full of shit. Or maybe he's not. I don't know.
What do you mean?
Because of the opening.
He said that he didn't cop the opening from Walking Dead from 28 Days Later.
Yeah, don't give me that.
It's identical.
It's not identical.
Pretty close.
It's fine, man. Look, Quentin Tarantino steals a bunch of stuff all the time, but he never admits it. It's okay, Kirkman. You watched 28 Days Later and went, you know what, this would be a good opening. Because they diverge heavily after that.
Yeah.
The opening is a little bit the same. But the hospital scene and everything, I'm like, come on, dude. Yeah, you kind of took that. That's okay.
I did see the first season of Walking Dead, and I just never... I thought it was good. I enjoyed it, but I didn't continue with it.
Again, Walking Dead was okay until it wasn't okay for me.
The show or the book?
Both. Yeah.
Space Mullet was a webcomic. It's still available free online.
That's cool.
It'd be cool if DWJ draws and writes a Star Wars series. His bootleg comic from about a decade ago is when I first heard of him. Okay. So wait, is Jewish Dragon still in the chat? It's up to him if he wants to give us his origin story. I think I know what it is, but it's his story to tell. So I'll see if I'll see if I'm right.
Can I show off real quick my Father's Day gift?
Yeah,
it is a book, but so my wife ended up getting me. The second volume, the leather-bound edition of Brandon Sanderson's Words of Radiance.
Ooh,
the slipcase. They are gorgeous. This is the second book in the Stormlight Archive, and it comes in 2 volumes with beautiful gold trim. And I love some of the art that they put inside of it.
Oh, yeah.
So I love this book. It's one of my favorite books of all time. And these editions are just absolutely beautiful and expensive as all get out. So
that's a lot of words on those pages.
I love these books though, man.
Those books are really wordy. I don't know. You're not I think with books he's physical, but I don't think he's
Yeah.
but not with comics or
Not with comics, with books such as, and it has to be specific kinds of books. I like to own them. This is one of those examples where these are beautiful special editions of a book that I absolutely love, and I absolutely just had to have this. So my wife was really cool and really kind enough to get me these, and they, again, not cheap in any way, and they came signed from him.
Oh, they came signed from him?
Yeah, they came signed
Wow.
from him.
Have you seen my Father's Day gift that upper management gave me?
No, I haven't seen it.
Just a sec. Let me see if she can bring it down.
It's one of a kind.
Are you available to bring down your Father's Day gift to me? Thank you.
Don't forget the eye cream.
Yeah. Since this is the last Friday of the month, are we going to get a givey? I like that. Givey.
A givey.
Monday's the day for the givey. We've decided we're going to go back to the way it was last Monday of the month. Will be when we give away a givey. It's a givey.
The backwards boys were taking advantage of it.
What's that?
The backwards boys were taking advantage of it.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, okay. Just a sec. Thank you, sweetie. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the backwards boys were pimping us. It's not backdoor boys. It's backwards boys.
It could be both.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it is. Well, let me highlight myself. This is what my Harley hating wife gave to me. It says, "Forget these two, especially her. Now this is a love match." So notice that.
Okay.
And then see this.
I love it. That's so cool.
My daughter and I gave it a horrified reaction, like Bart and Lisa on The Simpsons. Wah!
That's cool, man.
But this is actually getting hung up in a prominent place too. So this was a pretty creative gift that she gave me for Father's Day.
That's awesome, man. I love it.
It's not a signed edition of my favorite author, but it's still Harley related, which is plus points for her. Yeah, definitely they were. Yeah, we'll be bringing vultures, but we had to make a stance with the backwards boys. Let's see. Wait, Casa de Finch, I already said hi to. Kirkman's run on Marvel Team Up was awesome. Really underrated. Was so fun and with great art by Scott Collins in the first 12 or so issues. Bunk says, this is a good question. Jess and James, what were each of your favorite moments from Heroes? That is a very good question.
Meeting someone that's taller than I am.
That would be Bunk?
Yep.
Meeting somebody taller.
Meeting Josh, and he wasn't at the bathroom. I could walk up to him.
I went to Josh's table, and he was gone again. I left him a note saying, I was here. Where are you? But then he found me at, and Josh is pretty tall too. He found me at Reed Chancellor's booth where I bought a couple books and got him to inscribe them. Is that your final answer? Meaning somebody taller than I am?
Probably meeting everybody online.
Sorry?
Meeting everybody I've been talking to online.
Oh yeah, I really enjoyed that when we did there's the drink and draw, and actually I need to ask a question at the end of this. So all these tables were set up, and people were already at them by the time we got there, and they're drawing on these little coasters, and there were pens that you could get, and everybody was drawing. But that's where Very Fine Condition and I sort of set up at a table, and we met a lot of people that like Chris Brogan. That's where I think I saw James. And then I saw AS there. I ran into AS a couple times. AS, very nice. Everybody was super nice. Let's see, who else did we? Jewish Dragons was there, I think.
SCMAR.
XCMAR. Yeah, very nice guy. I saw him at dinner before we came over there. What I needed was name tags with people's real names and then their YouTube handle, because I don't know XCammer's real name, but I know him as XCammer. And then
Renee was there.
Who was?
Renee is Spawn.
Oh, Renee Spawn. Yeah, he was popular Friday night because he brought in like a 24-pack of beer. And so, Omar was hovering close by the whole time.
Fishing wine, fishing for bass.
Oh yeah, I did not pick up on the fact that Fishing for Bass was his name. He was a nice. Of course, everybody was nice. Renee,
have you met Omar?
What is that other person's name? I may have written it down. Adrian. That's his real name, Adrian. He doesn't have a Adrian with a Monterez something. He was super nice, Adrian. And so a lot of people met there. Adrian Montanez. Yeah, thank you, James. Miriam wasn't there, but she was on the floor. I saw her.
I got to meet her.
Yeah. Oh, and I got to meet Harley Quinn, Birdie of Prey, Chancellor, Kristen's little beautiful baby. Holy smokes, she's so beautiful.
Maniac Mac was there.
Who was?
Maniac Mac.
Oh yeah, Maniac Matt and Hondo. I spent a lot of time with Maniac Matt.
Oh, he's awesome.
Hondo. Oh, and a lot of people came from California. Jake was there. Bunk was there.
Bunk came from Ohio.
Yeah. Jake came from California. Renee Spawn came from California. I didn't see him.
Razor Raman.
Razor Raman was. I didn't get to get a picture with him. I saw him Friday, but he didn't make it to the drink and draw. But he was from California, so we had a lot of people coming from California, which is, they've got a lot of conventions themselves out in that area. But am I leaving anybody out? I feel like there was at least a dozen viewers.
You say AS? Yeah, you say AS.
I ran into him.
Chris Bagwell. Chris Bagwell. Is that how you say your name?
Chris Brogan.
Brogan.
Yeah, he was there. He's in the chat tonight.
No, that was a Chris.
Different Chris?
The one with Jake.
Chris.
What is it? Bagwell? The one that Jake spent the night at his house.
The one.
The one that spent the night at
Jake. Oh, Chris.
It's Bagwell, is it?
Now I'm blocking on it. Balga.
Balga.
Yeah, Jake was staying with him.
That's not the last thing you hear very often.
Right. I said, how soon before that couple breaks up? But
they did.
Apparently, they got along quite well, which is good. Yeah, Chris, just super nice guy. But Chris wasn't there Friday night.
Yeah, he was.
Was Chris Balga there Friday night at the drink and draw?
For sure. What's that?
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, it is true that Omar and I closed the place down. I had 8 cans of flavored seltzer water, so I was
Ooh.
very well hydrated, and I
You gonna talk about the special drawing at the table?
no.
Oh,
You mean the real artist that was at the table?
yes.
Bill Willingham? Yeah, Bill Willingham sat at our table and drew a ton of those coasters. You know, of course, as great as Bill Willingham, but Bill Willingham does. But here's my question: what happened to those coasters? Did people bid on them or buy them, and the money went to the cul-de-sac Parkinson's thing?
Yes.
Okay,
It's
so
Mark. Yeah.
Okay. Mary M. touched Jim Starlin. That sounds weird, Larry.
Hey, see, my guy feeds in out of it.
Actually, yeah. Adrian and I believe AS and Jake got a commission. I don't know about AS and Jake, but I did.
From Josh, they got one from Josh.
Oh, they got it from Josh. Okay. Thanks, Larry's Library. One day, my secret origin will be revealed. I'll reveal it when you come to Heroes Con next year. Okay. Well, I have to keep my theory in the box. Then it's up to Jewish Dragons to reveal it. But we did get to go to a barbecue restaurant. Did you like the? I forget, Jewish Dragons. You were the one that wanted to go. Oh, Jewish Dragons from California too. You were the one that wanted to go to the barbecue place. Did you enjoy the barbecue? Yeah, I think I said that. Oh dear, Renee is spawns in the chat throwing hands. Yeah, you did. You did sneak up on me. Omar seemed well. He's not. I don't think he's. How tall is he? I don't know. 5'7", 5'8", 5. I would say 5'7".
I mean, someone went Bunk and put Omar in his pocket.
Oh yeah, Bunk. I have a picture of Bunk where I tried to stand on my tiptoes, but then he stood on his tiptoes, so it didn't work. Yeah, you're right. He definitely. Bunk's, I think, one of the tallest people I've met outside of my college roommate who was a basketball player. Casa de Finch. Razor lives out by me in the Bay Area. That's a trek. You ever come to any California cons? I haven't. I'm not a candidate to go to San Diego or New York. Those are just too crowded for me. As opposed to Heroes Con, which I didn't get to see it Saturday, but Friday. Well, I saw it Saturday morning, and it still felt uncrowded to me. Did it feel that way to you? Besides your waiting in line for Allred and
some of the hours was busy Saturday.
Some of the what? Some of the
hours. Some of the hours. No, the roads.
Oh.
Some of the roads. But most of it you can walk pretty easily.
Yeah. Okay.
But Saturday was the most people there.
Did you go Sunday too?
Yep.
And was it was less crowded than Saturday?
Sunday was like Friday. You can walk around easily.
Yeah. Um, yeah, it really was a lot of fun. And James is right. I think it was fun. The fun was amplified because there were so many people that we talked to in Discord and in the chat and other places virtually, and then to meet everybody at one time was that was pretty special.
I think
Actually,
it was 20 some people or more.
Yeah, I think you're right. It was a lot of fun to see all those people. I will say that besides meeting all the people, I'll wait till Lou comes back because I want him to hear this. Chris Balga plus Chris Balga, right? Oh, and there's AS. What up, AS? Good to see you, Balga. Okay, right. I saw AS outside. We ran into each other outside the con. And AS, thanks for you left a really nice comment in the chat last night of the Superman Evergreen show. You left a really nice comment about me. And I saw it, but I didn't want to say anything because, it's Omar's stream. But that was really nice of you to say. I really appreciated your kind words, AS. Thank you.
That was a good one.
What's that?
That Superman was very good to watch.
Oh, did you enjoy that?
Yeah, I think Cliff was gonna win.
Oh yeah, Cliff was on a mad tear last night. David from OPB, right? Thank you, Renee Spawn, because David from OPB drew this, and Jake stood in line and got this signed comics guide. Let me show you this. Because this is pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
David drew this, and Jake got the Allreds to sign it.
That's so cool.
Michael, Laura.
Yeah, that's so awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah, but I mean, so this thing can't be washed or this will disappear.
Yeah.
So I'm going to wear it very carefully, but I'd love to wear it next year to Heroes Con. It's pretty boss to have it signed. Yeah. And Jake also got me a Space Age on Saturday, Superman Space Age signed by the Allreds. But Friday, Jewish Dragons and I were standing. I think I was going to go back to my hotel and take a break. It was around 2:30. And Jewish Dragons and I were standing in the front of the convention center. And in walks a guy and he goes, "I know you, OmniDog." And he fist bumped me. It was Michael Allred.
Oh, that's amazing. That's so cool.
That is one of the greatest things that has happened to me. I mean, I know Omar, knows all the creators and CEO of Marvel and everything and stuff. But for like a micro influencer like me, that was just really boss for him to recognize me.
Yeah.
And he was late. His plane was late. And the poor information lady had no idea what he was asking her. He said, "Where can I get my pass? I'm a guest here." And she was kind of fumbling around. And he's like, I drew that up there. And it was the main, the logo. And then he had me show my badge and the main logo's there. And he said, "I drew that." And I said, "Wait, I know where we can go. I'll take you right there." So I took him back to where the guests check in. And he said, "Thank you. Great seeing you." Fist bumped me again. And that was the last I saw of him because I was sick all day Saturday. And I had to leave Sunday morning. So to me, that's better than getting a book signed by him. I got to meet him and talk to him. His line was like, didn't some people wait 3 hours, James?
Yeah, it was long. Yeah, it was almost all the way to the building from the front door.
Yeah, because they don't go to these things hardly at all.
So is it birth of your child fist bump Michael Allred? Is that kind of bumping up against?
Ooh, birth
Well,
of a child. Does that really
mean-
compare to meeting Michael Allred?
It's up there.
I mean, just did adopt a lot of kids last night too.
What's that?
He did adopt a lot of kids last night.
Oh yeah, last night on Omar's stream, I did adopt a lot of kids, a lot of the younger people. Yeah, no, that was definitely a top 10 life moment for me.
That's awesome.
You know, because I like him so much, I like his work so much.
And he might come back to your sauna one day.
Maybe. I don't know. It was a big deal just to get him to do an interview. So I can't imagine how big of. I mean, that's why the line was so long, because they don't do those things very
But
much.
also, people were bringing boxes of books to at once.
So, they brought boxes of books.
Some people did, yeah. I had a one.
Oh, you had one? Wait, who was it? Oh, Maniac Matt.
Yeah.
Was standing in line for. Wait, who's the artist for Absolute Batman?
Absolutely. Is that Stan? No, that's not
Nick,
that one.
Nick Dragotta?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dragotta. Standing in line for Nick Dragotta, and the guy in front of him has 89 copies of Batman #1 to be signed.
Hell no. I would
I
have
had
told
something like
him.
that.
Some of these artists are really nice about this. I would have flat out told them, I will sign 4 at most, and then you could take the rest of that stuff and throw it on eBay, and you could try to get your money back on that.
Charge or something.
No, that's stupid. I'm sorry. No.
Yeah. After about 45, Dragotta actually asked the guy to take a break, and I think he was charging, because he gave Maniac Matt his signature for free because he had been waiting so long.
I think it was $10 for one and one for free or something.
Oh, okay. So that guy was shelling out some serious dosh then for each one of us.
Nobody likes that guy. Please don't be that guy.
No.
Nobody likes that person. The creators don't like it, and the people standing behind you in line don't like it.
Yeah. How are you so poor at reading social cues that you don't know you're pissing off everybody in the place?
And it's all the same book too.
Yeah. And you just know that it's a CGC, CBCS, it's just a grading thing and then he's going to throw it on eBay. It's
You're better than me, because I would have told him, I give you 4, and after that you could take your shit and go.
Or have him stand off and do a couple at a time, but make him wait.
I've seen Dan Slott do that. I've seen Dan Slott go, okay, man, yeah, I'll sign this, but you stand over there and I'll sign what you want me to sign in between me talking to other people.
Yeah. Well, then I think that's the right way to do it. Yeah. Dan Slott's onto the right idea. Oh yeah, Larry's granddaughter. It was a true pleasure to meet your granddaughter. She's super cute and was really happy to be strolling around the con floor. Yeah, she is such a cutie pie. She has the biggest, most beautiful eyes. Yes, the coasters were up for sale up in the front of the room. Okay, Bill Willingham drew some really amazing coasters.
Did Bob Buckingham?
Was it Mark Buckingham?
Yes.
Not Bill Willingham. Bill Willingham's the writer.
He's in public domain.
Right.
I got that reference.
Mark Buckingham drew a bunch of really cool coasters.
Yeah, I have one.
Oh, did you? Did you buy one? Oh, you bought the Alf one.
Well, no, I didn't buy one.
Did he really? He got the Alf one?
Fishing for Bass bought it for me.
Fishing for Bass bought it for you?
Oh, cool.
Let's see it.
I love
Wait, let's highlight
it.
That's a really good drawing.
That's a
Look at
really
all
good drawing.
Look at the inking that went into that. That's pretty serious.
Somebody put some thought into that. Way too much thought, actually.
Did he do it that night, James?
Yeah, at the table.
At the table, yeah. He was drawing for most of the night, it felt like.
Well, he took a picture of my short to draw it.
Oh, okay.
I feel like, Jess, you missed a chance just to walk up, grab one, and go, I'm OmniDog, and then just walk out the room.
Just pick up a coaster for free?
Yeah, I'm OmniDog, and just walk out the room.
Does that really sound like something I do?
I just think it's a missed opportunity. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, for somebody to tackle me on my way out as I grabbed a coaster. All that money that goes to the Parkinson's, I think, Foundation.
Oh,
yeah.
That's awesome. That's
cool. Ryan bought most, Bunk bought one.
How much were they? Those little coasters?
I don't. Yeah, how'd they decide the pricing on that? Like, what were Mark Buckingham's, and what was Joe Bag of Donuts? Who was just drawing something at our table.
I don't know what the price of all of them were, but Ryan gave 100 for this one. Alf.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's a good thing Alex Ross didn't do one. It'd be $600 for.
And he did all four members of the Fantastic Four.
That's cool.
I feel like there was one more besides Alf. Maybe it was Flipper.
Jim Lee would have charged you $1,000.
Oh, it was Death.
Oh wow, that thing is really good.
Oh yeah, look at all the inking. But wait, who's the woman on up there next to Invisible Woman?
I think Snow White.
Snow White. Okay.
Which one did Omar draw?
Omar
he
just
couldn't get a dollar out of that one.
Omar was drinking and chatting. Yeah, those were really great. He did all those just whipping them. I mean, he was there several hours, I feel like.
Well, he was getting free beer.
He was getting free beer at our table?
Yep.
Yeah, that's because of Renee's Spawn.
He put in work though. He didn't cheap out on those. They look great.
Yeah. Oh, and then there was from Sentinel Comics, Hunter and his
partner,
his gal pal, his partner, wife, girlfriend.
I'm gonna say partner. I don't know.
Yeah, partner. Hunter was a really great guy to meet in person.
Yeah, I didn't get a picture with him. I got to meet him.
I didn't get a picture with him, but I will speak up for Renee's Spawn. His wife was lovely. She sat at the table. I don't remember the real artist. Okay, I see it. I don't know who said that, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take the hit on that. Oh, here's Manga Geekdom. Happy 8th anniversary, OmniBros. We need 2 more years to apply for YouTube Social Security. Is today our 8th anniversary?
Is it?
No. Is it? No, I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. AS is right. Jewish Dragons had, first of all, he left the con with several pieces of original art. And he showed us on his phone some of the original art that he owns. He's got a lot of cool original art. I spent a lot of time with Norwegian Assassin, Lars Pearson. He's got a crazy original art collection. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun.
All from Wizard Magazine.
Right. Formerly of Wizard Magazine.
He didn't pay a dime for the artwork.
Oh, you don't think he did?
He probably did. I'm making a joke.
It didn't even occur to me. I did talk to Palmiotti and Amanda Connor. I should have had a picture taken with them. I don't know why. I did speak to them for a long time. That was a lot of fun.
they have a new book coming out. Time to come back to Yosano.
Yeah, I did talk to him about appearing on my channel. It's going to be Elvira meets Harley Quinn, and he said it's in continuity. So
Really?
yeah, so
Wow.
I need to follow up on that because it was their handler, that I pissed off so badly in Baltimore. But Palmiotti made sure to tell the handler to respond to the email that I'm going to send to him. But yeah, the handler was not happy with me in Baltimore. JR looks even shorter. I did not stand in his line. He
Yeah, I
had a
didn't want to
line.
fight.
Chris
They had-
Claremont had a line.
I heard some people did 3 to 4 hours in his line.
JR or Chris Claremont?
No, Claremont.
Claremont. Okay. I did stand in a very short line for Dan Jurgens because I had Dan Jurgens, Lee Weeks, and Scott Hanna all sign Road to Rebirth, Superman, Lois, and Clark. That was great to have all. And I talked to Dan Jurgens for a little bit about the book, and that was great too. He was super nice. Yeah, that made the event for me. Love seeing everyone in person. We have a fan expo in SF. I haven't been, but those ones get crazy with the amount of people. Ugh. Yeah, I did. I did mention about Lars. Yeah. I hope my wife, my son, and I get to go to HeroesCon next year. Lou's got to see that avatar. That is really funny. Yeah, everyone under 16 gets in free. That's a good question, Chris. If I go, I am not driving. That 6 hours back alone was really rough because I wasn't done with my pain. And that, man, and traffic was bad. I just cannot drive again. So if I go, I'm going to fly to Charlotte and then just Uber everywhere.
You
Okay,
drove
you
the
get-
6 hours to and from? Man, that's
6 hours. Yeah, it was rough.
Can you get your daughter to drive for you?
She does like to draw, and she does have a friend in North Carolina, so that's possible next year. Because she does have a very good friend that lives outside of Charlotte. She couldn't do it this year because she's still a contractor for this company. She doesn't have any PTO, but this time, by this time next year, she hopes to be a salaried employee and have some personal time off. I would love to go next year, Chris, but if I go, I'm going to have to fly. And I took a ridiculous amount of books. I mean, and of course, I only got to have a handful signed because I wasn't there Saturday, but I way overdid it taking books. I'm like, yeah, I'm in the hotel room. It's 3 minutes away. I'll just take everything by every author and creator and everything. So that was ridiculous. But I would like to. It depends on actually, even if it's not the creators I want to see, if we get more viewers to go, like it was this year, but even more, that I'd go just for that. Oh yeah, the line for Jenny Frison was crazy too, right?
I got lucky for her.
How long did you stand in line for her?
Maybe 2 minutes.
What?
Yeah.
How'd you swing that? She had a really long line.
So I went to Quit Friends that had the Comic Con Cancer table.
Yeah.
So I went there, and they took me to her booth where she was at a different table signing books.
wow.
Oh, because you were with Cliff on Comics and the
No, I went to Comic Con Cancer.
Comics During Cancer.
And one of the people there took me to she was signing books at a different table, and nobody was there.
Oh,
That's
wow!
cool.
You got special treatment.
Lucky for you, man.
What
That's
book
awesome.
did you have her sign?
I got show you. Let's see. I got this one. See, you misspelled the name, but I'm not going to say it.
Oh, she
Yeah.
what?
It's BAL. She didn't put BAR.
Oh, you got it for Bar.
She put
That's
PA.
Bow. Well, close enough. That's a gorgeous cover.
That's a great cover, yeah.
Bow. The unstoppable bow. Yeah, I brought a bunch of her books, and I never even got in line for her. Oh, nice! That's a nice Harley cover. Beautiful colors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah,
that's a good Poison Ivy.
good choices.
That's the two I got.
Yeah,
Oh, I got
nice.
this. That's not Ginny Fit. This is I'm not sure how to say her name, but I had to get Crypto sign.
Oh, that's a great crypto.
That's a great crypto. You don't know her?
I'll have to type it. I'm not sure how to say it.
Oh, I want that crypto cover. That was great.
I am waiting for the inevitable Hot Toys crypto, and Jess, your wallet should be ready as well, because I know you're probably going to drop.
Oh my
something
gosh,
like
that crypto is really so adorable.
Yes, he is. He really is.
Okay, Jaggernaut, thank you for being here. Reed Chancellor, did really well at Heroes Con. He sold out of his new book. That's awesome. I bought one and had him sign it, and I also bought the G.G. Allen book. I don't know how I'm going to talk about that during our my video on him. Did you put it in the private chat, or where did you put it?
I posted this app.
Oh, okay.
You can buy it signed on her website for $15.
That's not bad.
Whoa, I'm way behind. Oh, Chrissy Zulo?
Yeah, I don't.
Online store Summer of Superman. Okay, I love it. You can share sketches I'm texting you. Okay, you keep calling them sketches, but a lot of times you buy prints, Hondo. Okay, well, this is a sketch. This looks like it came. Did this come from the Drink and Draw? Who did
Yes,
that?
look like it.
That looks like a Drink and Draw. And then here he is with Amanda Connor. I didn't even think to take a picture. Have you sent more? No, this is all he sent. Love Ball.
Yeah.
Oh, a 9-hour. Oof. Yeah.
Yeah, but Larry, can't you go with the baby so you don't have to drive? Get sit next to the baby in the back seat.
Yes, I hear Baltimore is a good con too. How does that compare to Heroes? I like Baltimore a lot. It's not as well. I don't know how Heroes does it, because I was there 2 years ago on a Saturday, and it still did not feel crowded to me. Whereas Baltimore can feel and was crowded on Saturday. I've been to that con a lot of times. I think there's the difference is I feel like Heroes is much more focused on creators and comic book sellers, like people that are selling you comic books and not merchandise. Whereas Baltimore, I feel like they have like the Hollywood stars. They'll have actors, voice actors, things like that. They'll also have tons of merchandise booths, so you can buy some kind of incense if you want and things like that. So now there are a lot of good creators there still. I mean, that's where I've talked to Mark Waid a couple times there, and that's where Omar and I told Mark Buckingham about the Absolute Fables that got announced, and he was surprised by that and excited. And then, of course, DC canceled it. So I think Baltimore's worth going to, but I would make sure you can go to Friday and Sunday, because Saturday's pretty crowded. I'd prefer, traffic's better on a Saturday. Traffic was rough driving back on Friday night this past year. But yeah, Baltimore's not too bad. And there's a lot of good creators that show up there if you want SIGs. Same, if I go again, I'll be flying. The train ride was not worth it.
The plane ticket wasn't bad. The hotel it cost you.
Yeah, I was a little surprised at my hotel bill. It was about twice what I thought it was going to be.
I mean, I had a hotel 15 minutes away. And it was 2.
Fufa. Yeah, I was a 3-minute walk, which took me 4 hours to find on Thursday. Okay, this is Matt's latest one. Jacula. That's Jake turned into Dracula, so that's Jacula. Going to see Earth, Wind, and Fire tonight. Thanks for keeping me entertained while in traffic. You bet, Hondo.
I'm guessing
Hey guys,
that's the
I'll be
band.
back. I gotta go get my kid from next door.
Okay. Next door.
My 14-year-old. She's visiting one of our friends.
Oh, okay. Hondo, most big cons like C2E2, Emerald City, Dragon Con, you can't find anyone. Heroes is perfect because it's not overcrowded.
Well, you can't. If there's people so on time, you can find everybody.
Well, yeah. What Jennifer San, she was there at 11, but people were queuing up for her much earlier, right?
Yeah, some people wind up at 2 hours to get wine.
I'm not. I mean, I got the VIP thing, and by the time I got in and went to her table, there was already a line, and I'm like, why did I pay for this VIP thing if there's even these people got in before I did? So I don't know that I'm going to pay up for a VIP ticket again. The Allred's plane was late, and Adam Hughes was late driving from Atlanta or something.
Yeah, he's driving somewhere. Not so well.
Yeah,
but he's not. He's in tile. He got signing after signing after signing.
Yeah, was he? Did he seem that way all 3 days or just Friday?
I saw him twice, and he's seen tile.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is.
But he did have 2 adorable dogs next to him.
Oh yeah, those dogs were really beautiful sheepdogs. So well behaved.
It's so adorable.
Yeah, just chilling on the floor there. They would just.
I went by that table multiple times, got to watch the dogs.
Let's see. Renee was the real hero over the weekend. Oh, he brought the cooler Friday and Saturday night. Oh, you bought Snow White, huh, Bunk? Okay. Yeah, that is a cool one. There was I had Mark Schultz sign some stuff. Mark Schultz for 300. He did the 4FF set was 300. The rest were $75. That Snow White was $75. I'd have paid that.
He was there.
Jiminy crickets. There were great ones done for only $5. I'll send it to you, Jess. Okay. Thank you. You got the Snow White coaster. That's amazing.
Yeah, but Snow White was Alf. I think Alf is better.
Okay. Yeah, I got that mixed up. Your Milo Goes to College shirt was boss. Kristen, I met Kristen, Harley, and Mary all at the same time. I had met Kristen and Mary before and Reed, but it was great. Harley.
Did you get her to sign the book?
I didn't bring it because I thought I was going to be going the next day when I was going to take all my single issues.
I got her to sign mine.
That's cool. Did you get Kyle to sign it too?
Yes.
Okay, wait. Let me highlight you. And where's
It's
Kristen's signature?
Right here
Oh, right there. Uh-huh.
and right there.
And Kristen is featured on the first page of this book. What's the name of this? First two pages. Those Not Afraid. Yeah. Kristen's named in the first 2 pages. Are you talking to me? I can't believe you didn't pick Superman versus Muhammad Ali and Evergreen. I thought I did pretty well last night. I got 2 picks out of 3.
Yeah, Don got all 3 of his books.
He didn't get all 3 last night, or did he?
He did. The vote at the end made it.
Again, he went for 3.
If it wasn't for the SAP vote, he wouldn't have got it.
If it wasn't for what?
The SAP vote at the end.
Oh, the chat vote?
Yep.
It was bunk because of his Descendants shirt. That was cool. And his story of when he and Jake and David and their DoorDash driver went across the street to a restaurant that was open very late.
Not the
and
one
he had really good stories about that.
restaurant.
Well, maybe it was more of a bar than restaurant.
It's more than something else. It's a place I don't think you can talk about on YouTube.
What's that?
It's a place I don't think you can talk about on YouTube.
I don't know who else is listening, and I think it's up to Bunk to tell the real story, because it is a very funny story, but I don't think it's my place.
I was in bed when they did that.
Sorry?
I was in bed.
Oh, you were? Yeah. I heard Mike Allred speak at a couple of panels. He is a really thoughtful, intelligent guy. Yeah. That's cool, AS. I wish I could have.
He just has black boat for one of them.
What's that?
He had a black boat outfit on for one of the panels.
He was Black Bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I saw him for a brief moment dressed as Black Bolt. I think the night of the drink and draw. Let's see. Josh, compliments for Josh Greathouse. Great cause. By the way, your X-Men versus Brood piece looked awesome. Razor won the... Oh, yeah, that's right. Razor won the original. Hello, my dudes. Jess and James, did you tell Lou that the highlight of the con was meeting you? Meeting you, Hondo? It was great meeting you. And Jewish Dragons Con highlight was definitely meeting you all in person by far. I had a few nice conversations with some artists, but really the reason I would go back, I agree, is just to hang out with everyone. That was really fun, hanging out with everyone. If you didn't get to hang out with somebody during the day, you could hang out with them at the drink and draw, and that was a lot of fun. And there were a lot of people drinking, and it didn't bother me at all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did charge. I know this is going back to the Batman, Nick Dragotta. I think he did. Yeah, he does charge. That's not right. I agree, Captain Underpants.
Guys, it's starting to get a little up there for me.
Oh, well, you want to do the main reason we're here?
Yeah, because it's starting to get, it's 9:30.
Yeah, we've talked about Heroes Con, something you didn't even do.
No, it's fine. It's just, it's starting to get up there for me in time.
Yeah, okay. Well, why don't do we want to do our number 10s, or do we want to just each do a list?
I mean, we could do that. We could start from number 10 and work our way down. I think each of us are going to have varying degrees of where things fall on our list because Brubaker's catalog is so extensive
Yeah.
and so varied. And the thing that stuck out to me was he really doesn't have too many bad books. He's got a stellar career. And yeah, number 10 for me was Iron Fist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did that with Matt Fraction for a little bit. He didn't do much of it, but he did do some of it with Matt Fraction. And I thought about Iron Fist in my number 10 spot because it's a series that I gotta be honest with you, I don't remember too much about. I remember enjoying it, and I read it in college. I think it was in college, but I don't remember much else out of it.
That was one of the books that I originally bought along with New X-Men, Astonishing X-Men, Uncanny not Uncanny. Wait. Uncanny? Uncanny X-Force. And I feel like there was one other, but Iron Fist, that's what what got me into Marvel Comics.
Mm-hmm.
One of them was Iron Fist by Brubaker.
Yeah. Iron Fist that omnibus was out. I think it was out of print for a while, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, it was. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had collected this. I think it was in trades or something like that, way back in my college days. That's when I read it. But again, I don't remember too much about it. I remember enjoying it for what it's worth, but it was in one ear and out the other. Did Brubaker? Did he do much on it? I remember Matt Fraction did a lot of it too, right?
Yeah, it says it's by both of them. So
Huh.
I don't know who did what. It's not like with Gotham Central when, one person did the day shift and the other person did the night shift.
Right.
I don't personally know who handled what
Okay.
on Iron Fist. I know it made me care about a character I knew nothing about.
Who else wants to go for their number 10?
Mine would be Batman.
The Darwin Cook stuff?
Yeah,
Oh, I've never read this. Okay. Yeah, I've never read that.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm putting mine in order right now. Okay. I may have more than 10. I may have 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I can do 5 more. Ooh, this is going to be a little tougher than I thought. 5 more. Okay.
Can we break the books up? Right?
Yeah, I know you read like mostly Reckless, it sounds like.
Well, I got 2 of the books on my list.
Okay. Yeah, do give us your number 10 pick.
I did.
What was it?
It was Batman.
Oh, Batman. Oh, you're waiting for me. Okay. Wait a sec. I just gosh darn it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I can give all of them missing if you want that.
Okay, I will say that it was shoot, I should say it's Iron Fist because I really like that and I forgot about it. His X-Men is my least favorite.
Which one?
The Deadly Genesis.
I think he also did Avenger vs. X-Men too.
He did what?
I think he did Avenger vs. X-Men.
Avengers versus X-Men?
I think he worked on that too.
I haven't read that.
I remember reading that and not liking it. That's another one where I read it and I don't remember too much of it, but I remember I didn't like it.
Okay, I'll say my number 10 is Catwoman of East End.
Good choice.
Yeah, I loved this book. I loved all the art. I loved. I mean, I love the Darwin Cook stuff, but I also love the Ed Brubaker stuff. Oh shoot, I forgot. Well, no, that's Parker. I don't know that that was his strongest one. Um, yeah, I loved everything that Brubaker did in this book, and I have to admit, I'm pretty much a sucker for Catwoman these days. Like anything Catwoman, Poison Ivy, and Harley. Although I can tell, I don't know. I feel like, wait, what is Catwoman? Does Catwoman have an ongoing title right now?
Yes. Toyin Goldback.
Oh, Torrin Grunbeck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That'll be good. Okay, so
It ups and downs.
Ups and downs? Oh, that's what Omar does. So this is my number 10.
Good choice. For my number 9, I'm gonna go with Sleeper. I feel like this is an often forgotten book.
I forgot that book.
Yeah. This is Brubaker playing in the Wildstorm universe, and it is a very, very, very good espionage spy book where you've got this character who he's basically coming out of retirement and he was a villain and he's infiltrating a league of villains, and how that whole story plays out. It has one of the darkest endings I think Brubaker's ever written, and one of the darkest endings in a comic I think I've ever written. I don't know if you guys remember how that book closes out, but I just remember going, oh, that's kind of fucked up, but it worked.
I remember loving that book, but I read it 5 years ago.
You remember the ending?
I don't know. Apparently not.
The beach
I have it right here.
The beach scene at the very end.
Where is that? Okay, just a sec. It should be right here.
With the family, I was like, oh, geez.
It sounds like it's.
I think it was a beach. It's been a long time.
Oh boy, yeah, the young Sean Phillips artwork.
He was a baby. He was a young spry whippersnapper. No, I think he's been around. He's been around for a long time. Yeah, and the thing about it is you didn't need to know anything about Wildstorm to enjoy it. I didn't even know anything. I didn't know a single thing about Wildstorm comics, but I dug the hell out of it, and I thought it was brilliant, and it was really fun. Kind of see the back and forth, and how he plays both characters, and really, really cool stuff. Man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right.
The hospital bed.
Yeah.
Whoo!
Oh,
that is an ending that left me going, yay? Question mark?
I'm ready to read this again. This was such a good book.
It was very good.
It's been a long time since I read that.
Yeah, same with me. Yeah, that is a good pick. So have you said what your number 9 is, James?
Fatale. Is it Fatale?
Fatale?
You shut your whore mouth. Fatale is fantastic.
He said it was 9. It's in his top 10.
That's too high. That needs to be closer to like 5. That should crack top 5.
Well, we know what your top 5 is.
You goddamn right, because Fatale's fantastic. Can I ban him? No, he's a mod. I can't ban him. I want to ban him.
And watch it. Won't make sense to us at all.
Well, now I have to rearrange my order again.
Kane, you can do it. You're a mod. Can you?
Is Kane here? What's up, Kane?
I don't see her.
Oh, I'm
Josh. Get on it.
Let's see.
At least it made the list.
Just after you see the movie, you should look up James Gunn talking about the adopted dog that inspired Crypto. Oh, I sure will. Yeah, that's what I had heard that too. Yeah, those dogs are great. It's a good question, Lars. You have to hang out and see, but we are on it now. TH, James, the man, the myth, the legend. Excellent picks. What was I picking?
Everything.
Bunk was the wild one. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I was hinting at what your adventure with your DoorDash or Uber driver was at the bar across the street from your hotel was. That story. That's up to you to talk about. I did not. Yeah.
Really thinking about this one.
I really liked. I think Cruel Summer will be my 9th.
Okay.
It's kind of a. It's not kind of. It's a part of the criminal series, and
That did have a good ending.
this one,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's the son of the man that's featured in Criminal, and it's what he's up to in this. But wait. Yeah, I really love this. And I'm trying to think where my heroes have always been junkies. Is that in Criminal Volume 3?
That's a great read.
Yeah, because I think that's my all-time favorite story by Brubaker. Okay, so that was number 9 for me. Okay. This is going higher because it has my favorite story.
Number 8 for me would be Criminal.
Oh, yeah, same with me.
Yeah, Criminal number 8. I've only read a handful of these volumes. What I read was really good, but didn't really do it for me like the other stuff. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but they are solid criminal stories. That's literally what it is. It's about bad people doing bad things and stuff like that. But I haven't read one that's really blown my socks off.
I had number 8 too. I think it went on too long.
Criminal did?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can kind of agree with that. I know that they're doing, I think it's an Amazon series that's supposed to come out next year or sometime later.
This year, I think.
Yeah, I'm really curious how they're going to adapt that stuff. But it's a really cool series of books that become more interconnected the more you read it. But I'm with you, James. I think it just went on a little bit too long. And I'm glad he eventually moved on from it and started doing the Reckless stuff, which that'll be further down on my list.
I'm going to pick Velvet, the spy book.
Oh, I still haven't read it.
Yeah, I haven't read it either.
It's Steve Epting art. It's just a great spy novel in graphic novel form. I just loved every bit of it. So I know it's not crime, but it's a spy thriller, but I loved Velvet.
Yeah. Number, what are we at? 7?
7.
Okay. I'm going to go with Gotham Central for number 7.
That's my number 7 pick also.
Okay. We can't. So here's the thing. You can't really go wrong with Gotham Central. Gotham Central is exceptional. It's great. And if you haven't read it, what are you doing? You absolutely need to read it. Is Batman? I don't think Batman shows up in the book at all, does he?
I think once.
I feel like maybe one panel.
Yeah. That was the whole point of the book, is that you were getting the perspective of the Gotham City Police Department, and during the day you had the day shift and the night shift, and you would have Ed Brubaker. Was he writing the day shift? Or was he writing the night
That
shift?
I don't remember. I don't know that they say here, but I bet somebody in the chat knows.
So yeah, they would do. I think the day shift was. I want to say it was Brubaker. The night shift was Greg Rucka, and I think at some point they switched. But yeah, the book is great. The book is fantastic, and it has a really great Joker story in there. Which, as somebody that is tired of Joker, I really dug it. The whole sniper story was really good.
Oh, Matt just got his wife the Catwoman book of East End. She's a Catwoman fan. Nice.
For number 7, I had Daredevil.
You are just annoying me tonight, man. Oh my gosh. That's fine.
Okay. I had that. Wait, was that just 7?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Daredevil was number 6 for me.
Y'all are both wrong. Okay. That's okay. It's all right. For number 6, I had Killer Be Killed.
Oh yeah. This book.
So
read
good.
that or not.
So good.
It's that ending. I don't think there's any there's no interpretation of that ending. I want to interpret it differently.
Okay.
But I don't think you can. I think the ending is really the ending.
Put a spoiler tag because I haven't read that one. That's another one I haven't read since it first came out in trades, and I don't remember too much of the ending. If you want to talk about it.
Yeah. Let me think if I can describe it without spoiling it. It's a brutal ending and not the hopeful ending I was hoping for. That's the only way I can describe it. Wait, what? Was that 6 or
7? We're on 6 now.
7? Okay, this was my 6th pick. But did you pick it 6th?
No, we got this 7. This is number 6 now.
Okay.
Yeah, Killer Be
Killed for 7, and I'm picking this for 6.
Okay.
Okay. Because I picked out the Central for 7. So
Killer Be Killed for me. Killer Be Killed for me was number 6. What did you have, James?
Record book 4, The Ghost in You.
Ghost in You. Okay.
Oh.
And that's to be number 5 now.
Okay.
Number 5. I put Daredevil. Brubaker's run on Daredevil. The whole thing.
Yeah.
It's easy. It cracks the top 5 just because Bendis really left him in a tough spot, to be honest with you.
And the way he picked it up.
Yeah. So, okay, for those of you that have never read the run, Brian Michael Bendis did the run of Daredevil before Brubaker. And he leaves Daredevil with his identity revealed and in prison. And I'm going, how the hell is Brubaker going to friggin' follow this up and write a great story? Because Bendis wrote an all-timer. Like, that was the book at the time. And then Brubaker goes, yeah, I got this. And he writes another all-timer right after that, and he picks up the pieces and just nails it, man. It has one of my favorite scenes in comics where they're all breaking out of prison, and one of the guards goes, hey, where's Punisher? And they go, oh, yeah, he's just sitting in his cell. And he's got a body like sitting in front of him or something like that. Oh my gosh. Great stuff, man. The book is awesome.
Oh, heck. You know what? I'm going to retroactively put with Cruel Summer Criminal. I'm putting them all together.
Okay.
The Criminal series includes Cruel Summer. I was going to rank this higher because it has my my heroes have always been junkies, which is my favorite Brubaker story. So I'm going to retroactively I'm going to retcon this and put it at number 9, Criminal. I'm back with Cruel Summer. Okay, so what pick are we on? 5?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Daredevil.
Daredevil. Okay.
Yeah, I can't not put Daredevil in there. That was exactly what you said. How awesomely he picks up from where Bendis I think he actually liked the way Bendis sort of painted Brubaker into a corner.
Mm-hmm.
I think they were actually really happy that it happened because it challenged him so much.
That's great. Oh, and Brubaker really puts Matt Murdock through the grinder. Like, it is a dark story at points, and Brubaker just keeps piling it onto the poor Matt.
I have Catwoman for number 5.
Catwoman for number 5?
Yep. Because that first half of the book is very good.
Bunk is furious with you. Lou, before I get you fully canceled off the internet, how excited are you for the return of the Golden Lovers and Kota Ibushi?
I like Ibushi. I don't know who the Golden Lovers are, man. I've never been a big New Japan guy. I'll be honest with you. I haven't watched too much New Japan.
Who are the Golden Lovers?
I don't know. Again, I'm not a big New Japan dude.
New Japan.
That's a wrestling. Yeah, it's a wrestling company in Japan.
So are those 2 separate wrestlers? The 2 teams?
I know who Kota Ibushi is a wrestler. I don't know who the Golden Lovers are.
Oh boy, Bunk's gonna be furious now.
I can probably fill in the blanks, but it probably won't be good.
I have this book, but I haven't read it yet, by O'Neill and Dixon. There's not an Omni. You should just get the OHCs. And they were out of print for the longest time.
They're back in print now.
Yeah, but they're back in print now. Just get 1, 2, and 3 and Cruel Summer, and you'll have all of Criminal.
You need Bad Weekend.
I feel like Bad Weekend's is in volume 3, including
So
My Heroes
my
Fall
list.
from Junkies. Yeah, just get 1, 2, and 3 in Cruel Summer, Juice Dragons, and you will be set. Okay. Oh, Omni Nation, welcome. Criminal is Brubaker's magnum opus. Hey guys, good to see you. You wonderful person, you.
You might want to turn the show off now. Then
Yeah. I can only think what he thinks of us now. 2 minutes later. The Daredevil run from Bendis to Brubaker is one of the most seamless, that I can remember from one writer to another on a title. Great handoff.
No, he's right. He's right, because I'll remember stuff from Brubaker's run and I go, is that Brubaker or Bendis? Because it really is. It's so well done and he's spot on that it was so seamless that it really is almost one giant run.
Yeah, I agree. Those are 4 great Daredevil Omnis books, just in general. Are we on 5 now?
yes, mine was Catwoman.
Well, yes.
Yours was Catwoman?
Yes.
And what was yours, Lou?
Mine was Daredevil. 5 was Daredevil.
Wait. Oh, and I put, okay.
And you put Daredevil as number 5.
Which is why I have 4 books left.
Yes, and I'm down to 4 as well.
Okay.
Number 4 for me would be Reckless, and I'm talking about the whole series. You too?
Samesies.
Oh my gosh, dude! I freaking love Reckless. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. And honestly, the reason I don't think it's higher is because it's not done yet. I think he's still working on it, right? But they took a pause on it.
Yeah, I mean there's a dangling participle of a cliffhanger hint in one of the books, and we haven't got there yet.
and I am dreading that moment
I
because it
also-
involves a character that I've grown
Yeah.
to love, and
I-
that character even got its own story, and I went, "Oh, you son of a bitch! You're gonna really break my heart, aren't you?"
Yeah. Omni Nation knows what's going on. Reckless is amazing. I hope they make deluxes like they did with Criminal. I was afraid of this. We are officially canceling Lou. Golden Lovers were Kenny Omega and Cody Ibushi, one of the
There you go.
historically great tag teams.
There you go. I know who Kenny Omega is. I really like Kenny Omega.
D.H. McAdams loves Reckless too. Oh, I think I call Lars is this is a different Lars, Jewish Dragons. Yeah, I see where where you got the mistake there. Yeah, this is so sharp. I haven't read. I will say I've read Night Fever, which I thought was fine. It felt like Brubaker light. I haven't read Houses of the Unholy.
That felt incomplete.
What was what?
Houses in the Unholy felt incomplete.
And then there was a third thin one that I haven't read.
Night Fever?
No, I read Night Fever and I thought it was fine.
Where the Body Is?
Where the Body Is, yeah.
Where the Body Was.
Where the Body Was, yeah. I haven't read that yet, so I can't. I can't.
You're not missing much.
Okay. But yeah, okay. Reckless, number 4. I love the whole thing. I love every story. I especially loved Anna's story with the haunted, broken down mansion. That was Anna's story, right?
Yeah, I think it was at book 4, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that might be my favorite story because I like Anna so much, and that story was really, really well done. Also Sean Phillips' artwork is, I mean, these guys so good, unbelievable, and I don't know what his working room, like his writing room, must look like, but Reckless, it's what is it, 5 books now or 6? I feel like it's 6 almost.
I thought it was 5.
Is it 5?
5, yeah.
Okay. They all work so well together, all 5 Reckless books, that I'm just wondering how he actually plans this and plots this out. I feel like it must look like that meme from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. But I feel like he must have an entire room just covered with where things are and where things are going to go and stuff. I don't know. It is really, really amazing. I really love this book. This series of books. And do we get everybody's number 4?
Oh, my number 4 is Bad Weekend.
Bad Weekend?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a cool story.
Especially if you're going to HeroCon, talk about Comic Cons.
Yeah. Talking about the missing pages and the artist and the creator. Yeah, it was good timing. Of course, I bought Bad Weekend. My heroes have always been junkies because I wanted to read them right away. And then it turns out they were included in Criminal number 3, which is fine. I liked reading them right away. But yeah, both those stories are really strong.
Number 3.
Back Cato, welcome. I'm making my list up as we go along, so you only have to go back about 10 minutes. We talked about Heroes Con for an hour and 45, so you're okay. Bunk says Where the Body Was is my favorite Brew Phillips story in a while. It read like watching your favorite crime film. That's good to know. I look forward to it.
Number 3 for me was Captain America. His run on Captain America.
Same.
Hell yes. Legendary run. Incredible run. He did what everybody said. The golden rule in comics was always you don't bring back Uncle Ben and you don't bring back Bucky. And he brought back Bucky.
You mean you don't bring back Bruce Wayne's parents?
Oh, yeah, that too. But yeah, they've done that too. They've broken all.
Who said you don't bring back Bucky?
That was one of the
Everybody.
golden rules.
Is that
Everybody.
one of the golden rules?
Yes. Yes. I vaguely remember when it was first announced that they were bringing back Bucky that everybody flipped the table. Everybody was like, "What? You're bringing back Bucky?" And the thing about it is, not only did he bring back Bucky, he brought him back and made sense, and it was awesome. It was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything involving the Winter Soldier, the setup of it, the Cosmic Cube. Oh my gosh, man! It was just flawless for me. It is one of the best runs of comics ever, and I think it's hampered a little bit because towards the end it loses a little bit of steam, and I think most of that is editorial interference. And I wish Bucky had kept the shield longer because that stuff was so good. It almost felt like Bucky's got the mantle of Captain America. Oh, Steve's back a week later.
Yeah, because spoiler alert, the death of Captain America.
Yeah, that was a big thing. It was on the news.
Yeah.
Captain America's dead. It was a huge thing at the time.
Yeah.
Man, oh man. And that run kind of it tied into Civil War just a little bit. And I remember reading Brubaker's Captain America and then reading Civil War and going, this feels like two different Captain Americas. This doesn't really make sense to me. That was kind of a sticking point for me around that time. But man, friggin' great, amazing run.
I read all 5 Omnis over the course of a weekend and then did my video on it.
That much. You couldn't put it down.
I could not put it down.
Yeah.
I just kept blazing through it. It was unbelievably great. And my video was titled, Does it live up to the hype? And the answer was yes. And it was amazing.
Yeah.
It
really is that good. If you've never read it, I think you're doing yourself a disservice. You really owe it to yourself to read it. It's incredible.
It's one of the best things I've ever read.
Yeah.
Yeah. And did you say what your number 3 was, James?
Oh, Pope.
Pulp?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had it here. It didn't quite make the cut.
Well, with everything going on in the news, it kind of like could event now. It could be set to It could be set now with everything going on in the news.
Interesting. Okay. I read it so long ago that I realized that I couldn't really pick it because I couldn't remember a lot about it, but I remember really liking it. I remember the Minister of Comics really loved it. So yeah, I'll keep this out and reread it.
That's a fast read.
This looks like Sean Phillips to me. BJ shared in a chat that I'm in with him that Sean Phillips has a Kickstarter going on right now of his earliest works, and this looks like Sean Phillips to me. I wonder if he drew himself into this book. Yeah, it is good. Yeah, I loved Pulp.
Number 2 for me is The Fade Out.
Interesting.
Yes.
I don't think I read that one.
Oh, James, it's so good. The Fade Out set post World War II, Jess?
Yeah. McCarthy era. Yeah.
Right. It's involving basically a scriptwriter and how he gets involved into some shady stuff. And I distinctly remember the ending being very ambiguous, and what's implied in that ending I love the fact that it's very rooted in that time period and the fear of communism
Yeah.
and what that means and how it's rooted into it. And I always remember the last panel and going, huh, I wonder what that means, and kind of being, well, it could go this way or it could go. I love the fade out. I think the fade out is so good. It's one of his best things. Also love the fact that it's one and done. It's that story. It's done. It's complete, and it's so well written. I just adore that book.
Wait, why are we banning James?
I didn't read Fade Out.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Fatale is my number 2 pick. Fatale is number 2. It's crime mixed with H.P. Lovecraft, and it's like the best of both worlds.
Mm-hmm.
I know Lou's gonna get ready to describe it in great detail, so I'll leave it to him. This was my number 2, and he already described my number 1. Fade Out number 1 for me.
Oh, you read both of them or doing it one?
No, I know Lou's going to describe Fatale. It was number 2 for me.
Yeah.
And then Fade Out was my number 1, and he just described it. So I'm kind of done.
James, what was your number 2?
Gotham Central.
Gotham Central.
Mm.
Good choice. Very good choice.
Oh, and my number 1 was Destroy All Human.
Destroy All Human?
Oh, it's Reckless.
Destroy All Butt Monsters.
Oh, okay. From Reckless. Okay.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Larry agrees Fade Out is a masterpiece. And Omni Nation agrees. Whoops. Fade Out was a dope Hollywood noir. Classic story.
Huh.
He agrees with you, I believe. Fatale, is that your number 1, Lou?
Fatale is, in fact, my number 1.
It was my number 9.
You... okay.
You already called him that.
So yeah, Fatale is everything that I love about comics. It's right up my alley. It's horror. Oh my god, I adore Fatale. It's a book that is deserving of a reread because I've only read it once, but I remember going, "Holy crap, this was perfect for me." About a woman, a starlet, who she makes a deal with certain beings, and how that deal basically bites her in the ass over a span of X amount of years. I love the art in this book. I love the story. It goes cosmic horror. I love cosmic horror. And to me, it is one of those books where I'm just like, he stuck the landing in every way possible. Great characters, great story, great horror moments. Creepy as all get out designs with those dudes in the suits and the head. That's like, I don't even want to ruin it for anybody. Man, yeah, if Fatale is just so good. I absolutely love that book.
Yeah, sorry, I was reading it as you were talking about it.
I'm due for a reread of it. I really do. But need to go back and check it out. Oh man.
Yeah, I remember. Oh my gosh, yeah. There's some really rough stuff in this though too.
Yeah, there's some stuff in there.
Oh wow, I forgot. This is really rough and really twisty. Yeah, there's a lot of twists.
Yeah. And how she's dealing with the fact that now she can do certain things to people and what that means. Oh, yeah.
The devil's business. Yeah, this is definitely gosh, yeah, this is so great.
I did have a number 11, Parker.
Parker?
Yeah, for number 11.
Number 11?
Yeah.
I think 11 for me was Incognito. But yeah, I'm definitely Gotham Central, the Omni every collection deserves. Yeah, I agree with that. That should be in every collection. I'll give $1 for Fatale. What's that mean? Do you have it and you haven't read it?
No, I went for Tahoe. I went Fed out.
Oh, what? He wants to buy Fatale from you?
He don't want to pay a high dollar for it. He want to give $1 for everything.
Oh. All right, whatever.
All right, guys, I got to get out of here. It's getting late for me.
Okay, well, let me just talk about, before we go, some of these books, most of them can be found at instocktrades.com, where you can get your favorite collected editions from 30 to 60% off, in some cases 60% off. Don't forget your loyalty discount of 2% extra off. At the end of every month, which means this coming Monday, we give away a free $50 gift card to a lucky viewer out there worth $50 accredited in stocktrades.com. $50 or more in the United States, and an order gets you free shipping, fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's in stocktrades.com. Whoops. Where am I going here? There we go. Media assets. There we go. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Kane is kind. Be kind to one another. Kane is here. Let's see. Tomorrow at 5 p.m., I have live collected editions with the guys from comicreleases.com. And then we're doing Patreon on Sunday, Lou, at 1.
Yeah, we're doing it. Yep. We got to do it.
Okay. And then OmniBros on Monday. Paul's previews and reads.
Yes.
Anything you'd like to promote, James?
No, you'll find me everywhere.
That's true.
This is true.
Thanks for being on, James. It was great to have you on. And peace and love. Peace and love. Treat others as you would like to be treated yourself. Please, everybody out there, remember that.
That's true.
And we will say good night now. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We really appreciate it. We appreciate everybody in the chat and you lurkers out there, too. Thanks so much for watching. And thanks to IST for sponsoring us.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, I just put out my collected editions short recording.